Michael here. Welcome back to the channel on February 3. Not much news to share today because we don't have any budget to buy and no candidates to sell at this moment. Also, the markets are a bit in pause today, despite the fact that yesterday in the US we have seen some significant changes, even here in Meta, with an increase of almost 25%. And on the bottom of the ones that had a huge increase, and our watch list owns a minor of 9.55%. Today we're 8:54 Brussels time, which means that European markets are not yet open. They'll open in about 5 minutes. US obviously still closed until this afternoon Europe time. But we'll see that the markets will open slightly negative today, as all the traders in the markets have now digested the interest rate decisions from the US. Focus, of course, is now shifting to the job reports in the US, which come later today. We always need to have something to worry about, so that's what we're worrying about today. What are we doing today? Well, we'll be adding these four shares that have upgraded from hold to accumulate, and let's hope there's some nice spreads in there. We're seeing here that Brussels market is already identified as open. That's not yet the case. We'll need to wait another 5 minutes for that. So let's get into it. We see the four records that have upgraded from hold to accumulate just today. The first one is Synopsys. If we look at the technical analysis of Synopsys, we see that the first resistance is now at 414.05, which keeps it firmly in the sweet spot with a spread between the current price and the first resistance of over 12%. So that is nice. But not only that, we also see that on the very short term, there's a technical catch-up ahead. So even on the very short term, there would be some interesting gains to be made here. So I'll give this the usual extra green tag, and obviously mark it as a rating of accumulate today. On Alliance Resource Partners, the same story. Not only an increase in the first resistance, but also on a very short term, strong upward potential, technical catch up ahead. So it gets the famous and beloved extra green tag here. And the first resistance is now on 23.85. So it's actually a slight decrease, and makes it drop outside of the sweet spot as well. Next one, Brady Corporation. Brady Corporation is a bit of a different story. We do see on very short-term technical catch-up showing up, but no increase or decrease in the first resistance, which means that obviously the spread is extremely low. So it's just a matter of watching whether we're going to break through this resistance and have a continued steep upward trajectory, or whether we have a pause there or even fall back a little bit. And then the last one for today, Fair Isaac Corporation, also there a technical catch-up on the very short term, as well as very nice short, midterm and long parameters, very, very positive, and a very nice increase in the first resistance from 665 to 692.23, which gives us a very small spread, obviously, because we're very close to the current price, very close to the first resistance here. So that's it for today. The waiting, as said, is today on job reports from the US and maybe some other interest rate decisions from some European central banks. And I'm looking forward to the weekend where we'll be updating the file because there's already some records and shares that haven't been treated for a while. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll be back on Monday.